Hello, I'm Brandon, and this is my informational speech for my public speaking class. My informational speech is on the problems caused by social media. Now, social media is used by majority of people today, myself included. If a person has internet access and they go to a YouTube website and watch a video, they've used social media. Now, I'm going to define what social media is before I talk about the problems that arise from it. I'm also going to define what social networking is, as social networking and social media intertwine, and it's easy to be confused with this topic. Now, what is social media? Social media is the electronic form of communication between people to share ideas, information, news, as well as a way to personally communicate. Now, social networking is the action of creating and maintaining relationships between people on a personal and professional level. Why is it relevant to talk about social networking? Social networking can be considered the catalyst for social media. On Facebook, a social networking website, everything that we put on there, that we post, it's social media. From your blog about how your month has been to a picture of you on a Ferris wheel, social media. Now, problems that arise from this: there's anxiety, there's regret, and there's also the lack of ability for parents to monitor what their children are exposed to. I'm going to talk about anxiety now. The Huffington Post recently published an article, and this article was based on information gathered by Stanford University, and it was a poll on 228 people, and this information was forwarded to Anxiety UK, who went through the data and broke down the information that they gathered from it and finally released it. Of those polled, 45% of people have said that they felt uncomfortable or worried when they were unable to get on social media. 60% of people that were polled admitted that they felt they needed to unplug from technology, to take a break, so that they could regain control of their lives. 2/3 of people admitted that if they were to utilize social media prior to going to sleep, that they had sleeping problems, that they were not able to go to sleep like they normally would. And 25% of people that replied to these polls admitted to having relationship problems that stemmed from the use of social media, interactions with other people on social networking sites. Now, let's talk about regret on that note. I'm sure that there's some of you out there, myself included, on this one as well, that have regretted something that they've posted in the past. You might have deleted it, but the damage was already done. With technology nowadays, there's so many people that are connected, and it's difficult to regulate who sees what nowadays. Also, there's regrets that have been brought up in the news. If you look at Alec Baldwin, for example, some of his rants have made it to the news, and he's had to apologize shortly after for what he said, normally slurs against people that have irritated him. Now, for monitoring by parents to see what their children, or to make sure what their children are exposed to, it's really hard for parents to do nowadays because of technology. Thanks to these little devices right here, social media is everywhere. Once those children leave the house, they can look at their friend's phone, or they can get on a school computer that's connected to the internet and look at whatever they want. They can go on YouTube videos and check anything they want. They can communicate with whoever they want, and the parents are otherwise knowledgeable of what they're doing. Now, what can we learn from this? We learn that we have to exercise restraint in what we post. We have to find a way to better monitor what our children are being exposed to, um, as well as monitor how much time we spend on social media. That has been my speech on the problems caused by social media. Thank you for watching.